What up, though?
Welcome to the Unorganized Progression Podcast, Episode 1. Myself, Prolific the Professional.
Jay Sims right here.
And we here, man. We are greeted by Vanilla Porter.
Vanilla Porter.
From Gonzo's. What is it? Gonzo's Big Dog Brewery. I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, man. And it's, I bought the can because it's a little cold outside. I know Vanilla Porter would be a little heavier. I'm a slim guy. Shine a slim guy, but bigger than me. Man. But you know what? Fuck, I need to gain a couple pounds, so I got this. So I can maybe stick to my ribs.
It's chocolate milk in a can with some alcohol in it. That's basically what it is. And if you see me squinting or screw face, it's just this vanilla porter, dog. It's something different.
It's not that good. But you know what? If we buy it, we gotta drink it. We can't waste beer. We can't waste
beer just like you can't waste food. You bought it, you paid for it, you can't get the money back.
This is like
consume it.
This is like liquid gold. It's like you see like when it's cold outside, you see like the crackheads or the homeless, out there drinking a brew. You think to yourself like, hey man, I'll never see them eating nothing. But I was thinking one day, I was like, hey, a brew has calories and it quenches their thirst. A burger, they might not have enough for the burger and the drink. So we get something. I get a little bit of both. And also,
I think you need that burger.
The brew is gonna like kind of give them a little slight buzz and kind of take them out of their environment.
It will also, in the colder climates, it thins your blood. So you could probably sustain cold weather a little bit longer when you got some alcohol in your system. But that's how it's crazy.
The homeless that do that, geniuses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do.
We should interview the homeless one day.
I've actually that might be a good thing to do.
About drinking in the cold.
I've actually seen a liquor store clerk coerce a homeless man to buy something other than liquor one time.
Really?
He said, "Look, man, you can't just drink alcohol and drink beer, man. You gotta drink juice, water." Like, he was mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came in here with the money to spend on whatever the product is you got in the store. But he like, I guess
he's like, no, I'm tired of selling you this beer all the time.
I don't want to see you die coming in here drinking this shit.
Listen, man, that beer's probably keeping him alive, though. He probably drunk that juice and died.
He might have, dog.
His body said, what the hell is this?
Like juice and anything with vitamin C, B, or whatever is probably so foreign to his body when he drunk it. He might have threw that shit up. Like,
no, I'm sure he did, man. That's crazy. Man.
But it is what it is, man. Yeah. But anyway, we here. I said it's two positive brothers just trying to make an impact, trying to do something different. Taking the conversations that we already have on a daily basis and just saying, why not? Let's produce a whole thing, put it out there, see what happens, see what opinions that we can get, see what other dialogue we can strike up.
Absolutely. We know as we get older, have a family or whatever, you got a girlfriend, I got the wife, and I got the kids. But it's like we wanted to do something where we could still, kind of spend time together because we're homeboys, but we want to be creative at the same time and actually see where we could go, see where this could take us, because getting and diving into this podcast / video thing, like we might have like some pretty cool experiences, man. And that's what life is about.
That's what it's about too. And this is just the first episode, the warm up, so to speak. And we plan on taking this thing on location. So we'll be in different spots, different environments. Same dialogue, same two guys, you know what I'm saying? We might bring some guests in. Well, actually, I'm sure we will bring some guests in.
We're going to bring some guests in.
But, we're going to try to make it a little more interesting than just seeing, like how on other shows, other podcasts, you see the same studio they're sitting in or the same living room and couch and everything. No, we're going to switch it up. So we're going to be, the plan is to be somewhere different every episode so you can see what's going on and we'll have a different reaction. Hell, it might be sometimes when we outside in the freezing cold and the episode might be 12 minutes long because frostbite's setting in.
Right. Just to get a reaction, right?
Just to see how it goes, man. So, myself, Prolific the Professional,
what you do, dog?
Some of y'all might know me as Sean Thomas, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Sean Tizzle.
However you know me is however you know me, but music producer. Right about now, I'm working on film and television almost exclusively. I mean, I do work with artists, but it's not really my focus anymore. So dealing with the film and television industry, it's a crapshoot too. It's still no guarantees, but it's a little more relaxed. It's a little more, I wouldn't even say certainty, but it's kind of like what's going to happen. You know it's either going to happen or not going to happen, as opposed to, you're dealing with an artist. Hell, they might do a song with you, forget about the song, lose a song, lose the session, all that other stuff, man. And I'm not really dealing with that no more for several various reasons that are too boring for me to even go into. But I'm having a good time doing what I'm doing, man. And there's nothing more satisfying to me, especially when you don't know, sitting down watching television, you see a Colgate commercial and they got your joint playing behind the commercial. It's like,
that's pretty sweet.
That's cold.
Yo,
right. That has happened.
What cartoon played your music?
The cartoon was Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
Yeah,
my son
man.
watched that.
Yeah, I never saw it a day in my life, but
as a paycheck,
got the call. Yeah, did 3 episodes of Teen Titans, and it was cool, man. It's cool to just see something like that happen, man. And that's kind of been one of my goals for my whole life. And I'm only 34 years old, so I guess I got to keep doing this, and it's time to set some different goals too.
See, maybe you need to like zone in, dog, and try to write some theme songs for some upcoming like pictures. Just write a bunch of theme songs.
That's
dog,
real. That's actually
see what can happen.
That's where the real cheese is at, honestly.
Oh, really?
Movies are big ticket items, and if you get a theme song for a television show, I forget what they call it when they actually pay you out in the royalties, but it's something like a.
I'm about to say it's theme song, dog.
No, it's like I'm talking about when it comes to them chips.
Them checks.
Yeah, it's like a super royalty or something to that effect. Okay. So that'll be great. But you know what I thought about too with that? I don't know how many new television shows you watch, like sitcoms or whatever. Not too many of them have theme songs anymore. Like those days are kind of like dead and gone. Like you remember like Fresh Prince had a full song playing before the show started.
It was dope.
Family Matters, Urkel show. He had a full song before the episode started.
True.
Not too many shows have that anymore. I think that's just kind of a lost art, and I guess you had to talk to some people in Hollywood. That's why they don't do that anymore.
Maybe so, man. They're trying to cut back somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
Could be the case.
About being creative, man. It's like...
that is what it is. It's all about being creative and pretty much everything except for a few instances that you hear in terms of music from the podcast and the videos that we're going to do is something I put together myself. So,
for sure.
Get used to it. All right. And love it at the same time. But like I said, I got my man Jay Sims here, man. All right, I like to call you a financial analyst, but I don't want to tell you what you. I don't want to tell them what you do.
No, man, I'm not a financial analyst. I kind of, about 2 years ago, I taught myself how to trade stocks by watching YouTube videos. Believe it or not, started out doing some crazy stuff like kind of like following newsletters. Lost a little bit, and I said, you know what? I really need to learn how to read these charts. So what first looked like Japanese and Chinese and Arabic all rolled into one started to make sense. After only like a few hours, like just watching videos and doing a little bit of research. So I found patterns that I liked, and I realized about how manipulated the financial system is and like the world in general. So it brought me to like look for like a different realm of like freer financial opportunity, and that brought me to cryptocurrency. And with that, I found Bitcoin, and I have been happy with that ever since. I got into Bitcoin cryptocurrency in February when it was like $1,000, and right now it's like over $7,000 as we speak. What's today though? It's November 3rd. November 3rd, over $7,000. So I freaking took a backseat to other stuff to stop buying as much clothes as to get in a different card so I could actually invest more money into something that will really benefit me in the near future. Setting myself up and family up, and talk to my homeboys like, yo, let's get on this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get this money, and let's make a boomerang. So there's opportunities out here, and I love looking forward to opportunities. I'm trying to make a 2x flip, a 4x flip. For instance, I invested $450, $500, into a token, into a coin that just came out on early this month.
Okay.
So it was in the pre-ICO stage. It was like being pre-released. It's like a pre-sale. This is where I bought it in.
Okay.
And just like 2 days ago, it got released, and I bought it at 90 cents, and it got released, and now it's at like around 374-ish, floating around there. So that's basically a 4 times flip, right there.
Yeah.
So
pretty much pretty close.
I plan on holding it, but in a month's time, there's a little bit of money here because, granted, it could have tanked,
right?
But
you got in on the ground floor.
I got in on the ground floor,
basically,
and it is at 4x already.
Right, and then again, what you said, it was 90 cents.
90 cents.
Initial, so it's your initial buy-in.
It's my initial buy-in.
I mean, come on, man, y'all spending more than that on nonsense. You know, you spending more than that on apps for your phone. You know,
or the phone.
Yeah, of course.
Or
the
phone.
The phone costs more than everything that we using to do this podcast. Honestly, it is. Yeah.
You know what's crazy, man, is that what is it, the iPhone X? The X? Am I saying it right? I might be saying it wrong.
Yeah.
What's that cost? $800.
It's at least $750.
At least $750, dog. You know what's crazy as hell? Because by the time what's that? $30, $40 a month just for the phone itself, and then you had the bill.
I guess depending on what kind of payment plan you put yourself under, like you might be paying for that boy for 3 years.
You know what's crazy too? Is like they have insurance for the phones too.
Yeah.
And it's like, the truth be told, it's like we shouldn't be having insurance on stuff like that, because insurance is like bigger purchases, like a car.
Right. Something that something that you typically wouldn't be able to afford.
Yeah.
To repair or maintain and all that.
Right. The phone shouldn't fall in that category.
I'm not paying $15 in insurance for a phone, $15 a month. And then if something happens, I got to pay a deductible of $100, $150.
Right.
So say if you've been paying the insurance for 12 months at $10 a month. So you're looking at $120 right there.
Yeah, $120.
Plus the damn thing breaks, and then you got to pay a $150 deductible on top of that. So you're looking at damn near $300. Man, fuck that. I'm going to get a whole new phone, dog. I'm going back to the flip joints. How about that? I'm going to get a flip phone. When the joint I'm rocking with now breaks down,
you can't get a flip phone, man.
I can.
Dog, you see somebody with a flip phone, man, they look silly as hell.
Dog, I'm going to be the silly dude with the flip phone.
You ain't got no internet on the flip phone.
I don't need no internet.
Dog, you need internet, man.
I do need your internet on the flip phone. I do. But I can go months and months and months without like some of these apps though, man.
Oh, for sure.
I can do it. And I know it's totally necessary for especially what we're doing. If we're trying to promote the show, anything else that we're working on, I know that Instagram and Twitter and
it's necessary.
Snapchat, I guess to a lesser extent, is necessary. But
right.
I can absolutely go months, and again, not even just posting anything, but not even looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's something that's got a hold over our lives so crazy.
I'm addicted.
I mean, yeah, and I guess you're a step ahead of a lot of other people because you know that and you can.
I can admit it.
You know what I'm saying? Some people they don't know that they are addicted.
It's like sugar or what I think crack might be, because I never tried crack.
Sure. You sure? Yeah.
No.
He might have, dog. Nah, we just joking, man. No. But yeah, I mean, the social media thing is totally necessary, but it's also one of those things that can be detrimental to you as well. I guess it's kind of like alcohol and drugs. Well, alcohol more so because that's legal. Yeah, right, but you know,
weed is like halfway.
Use with caution, or what's the other term that they say? Drink responsibly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, use responsibly, man. Y'all on the gram, y'all doing all this other stuff. Most of y'all are creating another persona or fake life or what you want people to perceive as your life on the gram. That's fine. I used to have a point in time I was upset about that being the case, and it's just like, this is lame as hell. Look at that, they lame in the motherfucker. I don't even care no more, man, because I feel like everything I see on there, yeah, I mean, a lot of it could be fake, but again, we're only seeing what you want us to see, and
absolutely,
I'll accept that, whatever.
Don't nobody post like a picture of like they gas bill that say like that come with no red letters on it. Was a final notice?
Final notice.
Don't nobody take pictures of that and put it on the gram.
Notice. Or don't nobody take pictures of a gas tank on E every other day. They going to the gas station,
$6 in there.
$6. Oh, what gas hitting for up in? We in Michigan, by the way, for people outside of here that may be checking. What's gas like $2.75 right now?
Man, it just went up like what 20-30 cents. I feel like man, this past week it was crazy.
I don't even be leaving the house no more, man. Gas be out of control, dog. Crazy.
It ain't like it was back in 2005.
It ain't like it was back in no other time, man. Not trying to date myself, but when I first got my license, gas was like $1.10.
Shit, I remember that.
You know, I was loving that.
Every Tuesday at BP by the crib, man, it was 99 cents. I remember that.
Special on Tuesdays.
Yeah, special on Tuesdays. I don't even know how they did that.
I don't know either. They couldn't. They certainly couldn't drop it down that far today.
No, man.
Be a damn problem, man.
So, all right. The show is unorganized progression. It's about us as a team, as a unit, right? And individually about where we are, where we're going. And real talk, we ain't playing this show. We just said, yo, we about to do this podcast. Yeah. I'm going to come over here. Maybe 2-3 minutes before we even hit play on the camera, we was kind of like, okay, what we going to talk about? And we was like,
drawing blanks.
We're gonna do such and such, and we're gonna do the intro, we're gonna talk about this and but shoot, sometimes it's not about knowing everything that's ahead of you, right? But it's just about going out there and doing it.
That's right.
I think this is where it is, and this is where it starts for us as a team.
Now it's a perfect parallel because we had a common goal in mind, which was to, on a lesser scale, to do the podcast tonight was the short-term goal.
Right.
We ain't really had no plan to do it aside from what time we was gonna do it and where. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, you know, we're just kind of working through it, and that's kind of what the whole point of the show is, and realistically what life is too, is just working through everything that you have to go through to find that goal. And you can have the master plan, you can have it written down, you can have it saved in your phone or whatever you think. You can have the roadmap to it, but it may not always play out that way. And that's where the unorganization or unorganized part of the title comes from. And then progression is obviously the ultimate goal, or at least not hitting the pinnacle, but seeing some upward movement.
Right.
And that's kind of where we are with finances and cryptocurrency, still learning every day, probably every hour or something is changing.
It's changing like crazy.
Same thing on the music side, like that changes every day, not as rapidly as cryptocurrency or some other things out here, but there's always an advancement, there's always something different going on, and you just gotta just kind of stay up on it, be on your P's and Q's, and then you just navigate through it, and you formulate a plan, which may change every day, but as long as you're on top of it, man, that's what it is.
Oh, by the way, man, I feel like that new thing that just came out, man, with music called auto-tunes, you should do that.
No. I'm not going to do it. Actually,
I'm late to it. I'm not the music guy. I'm late.
Yeah, you are late.
All right.
But I actually have used auto-tune before.
Did you?
Yeah.
But you were singing?
Yeah.
You were singing?
Yeah. It wasn't very long. It was
like a T-Pain in it?
It was like literally like 4 lines.
That's
a
lot.
So like picture a verse.
That's
you know?
good. Yeah,
and only 4 of those lines got the tune on there. You know what I'm saying? I did it. So, yeah. But I can appreciate that, though, man. I know a lot of people like to slam those artists. You know, especially when it started to become more popular. But I'll put it like this. Auto-tune has always been around. It's been around for a long time. But T-Pain popularized it in the way that he used it. Because most people weren't using it in that way. It's a pitch control mechanism in application, which is supposed to find the correct pitch. So say if you're singing a song, but you can't quite hit the note, it's supposed to bring you to that note. Right. But when you kick it into overdrive, you start sounding like T-Pain.
Oh.
Yeah. So, he just found a way to make a sound out of it. He popularized it, and then Future stole his trap.
But also, man, Jigga Man said that stuff was whack. And what Jigga say, go. Remember we had on Jersey? And he said, you grow up for a button-up? Y'all remember that? Man, at that, what was it, dog? When he came to Detroit, it was time for that Black Album concert. Dog, everybody had a button-up. Yeah, everybody had them long button-ups. A lot of people had the little cufflinks.
And they look sloppy as hell.
They did look sloppy,
You can't just go get a button-up and it's making you look a certain way. Niggas is still wearing their clothes too big. So if you got a button up on, it's a 4X, but you 5'8", nigga, you look stupid. But
silly as hell. It's like a dress.
Like
a 90
jersey dress.
It's a jersey dress.
Yeah, jerseys used to be dresses too.
They
man.
did,
like
man.
You know what though, man? I was going through my closet, probably like earlier this past summer, and I found 2 of them boys.
The jersey dress?
No, nigga.
I know you ain't training it
up.
Oh,
man. No Caitlyn Jenner's over here.
Damn, bro.
It was 2 big dumbass jerseys, dog. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
What
not
size was
the
it?
biggest
Like
dude
56?
now, but I was smaller back then. One was a 56 and one was a 60.
One was a 60, bro?
60, dog.
Damn, that's huge.
And I remember when I got them, and I was definitely probably at least like 50 pounds lighter at that point in my life. You talking 1920 or whatever. I'm like, damn, no, this look ridiculous as hell. Like, we used to be out here, at least I used to be out here wearing this shit, and I thought it was fly.
It look bad on you now.
It looks ridiculous on me now. It looks stupid. Like, if I walked out the house with that on now, you would think I just got out of prison doing a 15-year bid or some shit like that. Like, you don't know fashion at this point.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, it was terrible. We used to be having them joints hanging off of us. I don't know. It was ridiculous.
I remember I was wearing 3X white tees, dog.
The tall boys.
The tall boys, yeah. 3X, man.
They still sell them, too.
At that point, I was like 155 pounds, dog. Wearing a 3XT.
You used to get 2 of them. You used to get like a black one and then like a red one to go under it so you could have it showing. And then get the J's, you get the...
I don't know what it was, man. My pants used to be like 36, 38, dog. I wear 34 now.
Yeah, man. Like, fashion change is so crazy. This is why, like, you can't just... I guess if you got cheese, you could just go buy a bunch of stuff.
True.
And you know, because money's nothing to you, so you can just switch your wardrobe.
Right.
Yeah, man, it used to be crazy, dog. We used to have the big ass jeans, the big shirt, the big coat.
Remember the short sleeve shirts? You see where yours go right now, dog? It's like
they used to be here, dog.
Yeah,
they used to be here. I actually got one shirt back there too. It was like below the like if your elbow was showing, dog,
you was whack as hell.
You was like a little funny style. Like
you made if your elbow was showing back in the late '90s, though, you may have been a little suspect.
Yeah, dog, you might have got talked about, man.
Right. That's a little strange, man. You can't have your shirts too small, man.
No, you couldn't. But now things are fitting, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guess
man.
it's due to the whole like, I don't know, metrosexual world we live in, or whatever the case may be. And also, we getting older too, man. Can't be having your damn clothes. You ever just see a cat? You know, you at on Target or something like that, and you see an older dude. Older meaning older than us. So he might be late 40s, early 50s, or something like that, and he's still dressed like it's 1997. Or even earlier?
No. I don't see
you
that,
never seen that?
I don't see that now.
I see it. I don't see it all the time. I see enough of it.
I just see it as like, you know, when we was kids, we see people that were like, man, I don't want to like that when I get older.
Yeah.
Now I just feel like those people that I might see now are like, when we were in high school, they were like our age. And I look at them now, I'm like, dang, man, I wonder, I don't think they're just out of time. I just think what they put together just don't look good. I just don't think, like, sometimes, not everybody, I just think, I don't think, like, it's like, some people, maybe it's their money. Maybe they ain't been able to buy an outfit in, like, 8 years.
I think
Sidebar.
Yeah, we just had to do something. We just had to stop.
We had to stop this shit. Hey, you know why? Because the battery had died.
Yeah, the battery had died, and I'm looking at it the whole time. But it ain't no early indication to tell you it's about to die. It just stopped blinking.
We just stopped blinking.
So anyway, I don't even know what we was talking about.
I forgot too, man.
We was talking about big ass jerseys.
And then I think we talked about something else, dog. And right now was a good time for a sidebar to try and, you know, cut to something different.
We just gonna do a jump cut.
Yeah.
Which means we all the way over here now. Fuck what we was talking about and doing. Yeah, you said Cam got something coming out, right?
Yeah, man.
So I can post something on it.
Yeah, one of my top 5 favorite rappers. Maybe top 6. I'll go far as like top 6.
You're a Dipset head.
Yeah, I used to love Dipset back in like, what was that, 2003, 2004. I think around 05 too. But yeah, I heard some Cameron, I saw on Instagram scrolling, because you know I like IG, scrolling, and I saw that Cameron, he has like a new song. I was like, oh, this is kind of hot. It's kind of hot.
He ain't putting nothing out in a while, I think.
We did some videos like 5-6 months ago, but I wasn't really feeling those like this one right here. Mm-hmm. I think this project is like his second. I could be mistaken, but I think it's the second mixtape of the year. As I'm called, like the program.
Okay.
I tried to look for the song, for the video online. Man, I couldn't see it. He didn't put a name of the song in the description. So I was like, what the hell is this? Teaser. I don't know. It's a little teaser. Yeah. At least give it a name, right?
So I don't know. It sound like typical Dipset? Like back then?
No. It didn't sound like typical Dipset, man. It just sound like real Cam that be spitting, telling the story. Okay. Storytelling Cam. Mm-hmm. I liked it, dog.
I'm about to check it out.
Yes.
I'm going to check it out. Not the biggest fan, but
yeah, man.
I can appreciate him at times. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron better than Snoop Dogg right now.
Yes. That last Snoop album was whack, so man, that's not really
by far.
But he's been putting out.
he just.
Snoop is not my favorite rapper, man. Like I like Snoop a whole lot, but he ain't done nothing significant for me on the music tip in a long time.
Snoop a cool guy, man. He got a good personality.
Snoop a cool guy, yeah. Like he always was the type of guy that was gonna transcend the rap thing. Like
then too, he smoked a lot of weed, man, and he get along with everybody. I mean, do you ever met somebody that just smokes like a lot of weed that wasn't like a really nice guy? I'm pretty sure they exist.
I haven't.
The people who smoke hella weed, like the people that, you know, I see like at work that they don't tell me they necessarily smoke weed, but I can see it in them that they smoke weed, right? Yeah. I can see it. They're, hey, Jerry, hey man.
They on another level.
Yeah, they put their hand on my shoulder. Hey, can I get anything? Like super nice, super friendly. Like, you want to cook me some food? I'm like, sure, thank you, I appreciate it.
Are they very productive?
Probably.
Okay.
Some people.
I wasn't asking that like in a condescending way. I just wanted to know.
Shoot, man. I feel like if I smoked weed every day, I'd be very productive.
I don't think I would.
I feel like, yeah.
I mean, I know we two different people, but I know I wouldn't.
Listen, dog. I think maybe next time we do this, man, we should have a cigar.
We should.
I feel like Socrates / Albert Einstein / Nikola Tesla when I smoke a cigar.
Something came from.
Like, I feel like, dog, I understand like how the pyramids is built after I smoked the cigar. And don't nobody know how that shit was built. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't.
See how smart I be feeling, dog? I be sitting back, you know.
So what kind of buzz you be getting from the cigar? Man, because I'm gonna let you go and I'm gonna tell you about an experience that I had in this very same spot with a cigar because I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know why I ended up this way. But go ahead.
I felt it just like kind of like, you know, you're not supposed to inhale the cigar. I kind of actually inhale so I can get like a little buzz,
right,
you know,
right.
And I ain't supposed to. If I sit down, I'm cool. If I stand up, I'm dizzy. Tell me about your experience, dog.
Okay, I was right out there on the balcony.
Balcony? Okay.
By myself. This is probably almost a year ago at this point. And
you threw up?
No. I can't remember exactly what type it was or what brand or whatever, but so I'm chilling out there. I didn't have no beer or nothing.
Yeah.
So I went out there, you know, I probably killed like 3/4 of it.
Oh, the beer?
No, the cigar.
Oh, the cigar?
In one sitting, you know.
Okay.
So I'm sitting in the one spot the whole time. So the moment I decide to get up, all like feverish feeling just came over my body. Like I felt like I was coming down with the flu. It's like, oh my God. So I came in here, dog. By the time I probably walked 4 feet, and I just leapt onto the couch, like jumping in the pool, like, ugh. I was about to pass out. Man, I wasn't even like buzzing or nothing. I just felt like I was about to pass out. I was sweating and shit. Like I was like, my whole shirt was soaked.
They had sprinkled some crack in that.
Dog, I was like, this is not life right now, man. And it lasted probably 20 minutes. I was scared as
You thought you was gonna die?
I thought I was gonna be stuck on this.
You about to call the ambulance, dog?
I was about to call anybody who wanted to try to rescue me from this situation. Dog. But I probably had maybe 9 or 10 cigars in life, and that's the only time that's ever happened.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
But it only happened that one time.
Dang, man. I was having 2 a week at one point.
Really? But you wasn't passing out though. Because if you was passing out, you would have stopped.
I ain't never passed out, dog.
I didn't pass out, but I felt like I was about to. I was about to be on that Wendy Williams shit from last week when she lost it on camera.
I had a good experience, man. Well, not so much good. It was good / bad. It was probably 4 or 5 years ago, man. I'm smoking a cigar with my father-in-law. We downstairs watching a game. I don't know what game it was. We was downstairs watching the game. I had bought the Deuce Heinekens, right? And I both got a nice cigar. It was about $10, $12 a piece. Mm-hmm. Man, so it's puffing, feeling good. Got a little buzz. I could feel it, man, but I just feel awesome. down there for about 45 minutes. Cigar not even fully gone yet, right? Probably like you. It's a quarter cigar left. Okay. I stand up because I gotta go pee at this point. I go stand up.
Pee-pee.
I go pee. Yeah, I go pee.
You turned 7.
I was 30, dog.
You turned to a 7-year-old when you had to pee.
So I stand up, man, and the room was like,
whew. Yeah, tornado.
And I was like, dog. Dog. Yeah. At that point, I looked at him, I said, I gotta go. So I gave him a couple of these. To the crib.
You feeling like that?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, you would have been in the car swerving like a bum.
But maybe, you know what? Maybe it was 6 years ago because we lived probably about 5-6 blocks away from them. Okay. So I drove to the house.
Okay, that's not very far. So
I drove to the house. Yeah. When I got to the house, within 5 minutes, I threw up.
Damn.
I threw up
in the car on yourself?
No, man. I ain't throw up in the car that time, man. I threw up at the crib, man.
Oh, you got home? Though.
Yeah, made it to the bathroom, dog. But I was like, dog, I've never thrown up off a cigar no other time than that.
What you think it was, though?
I think that I hit it too hard, maybe, and it may have been. I've always been a lightweight with the beer, man.
So you know more about it than me. That's why I'm asking these questions when it comes to cigars.
At that point, man, that's so long ago. I don't even know what kind of cigar that was, man. Okay. I'm kind of the visual. I look at the cigar. The cigar got to have a nice body. I like to have a tapered on both ends. I like to see what kind of packaging it's in. If the packaging is kind of bright, vibrant, colorful, a lot going on, I get it. But I like a
kind of like this vanilla porter.
Yeah, that's why I got this, man. Yeah, that's why I don't buy.
He struck out on this one.
That's why I don't buy Bud Light, dog. Or Corona. I don't buy that.
That's PP beer.
That's PP beer, dog. That's the beer that it's not an experienced beer.
No, it's
see
not.
This you you have a fucking Corona so often, or some other beer, regular domestic, so often that it doesn't create an experience. No, it doesn't. Now on our first podcast, you're gonna remember the vanilla porter. This is progression. This is progression.
Right, meaning that the next time we're going to move on up to a different Maybe so. We're learning the wrong way right now.
We got a 4-pack. We got to drink all 4.
Here's the thing. We got a 4-pack. And I've looked at the price on here probably 6 times since we've been on camera. So we're going to drink this.
You see this price?
$12.99 is a lot for 4 beers. Especially when they're not good. But we're going to drink it because this is the type of person I am. I'm not going to let my mans go out like that. He spent the money for the beers to come over here and do the podcast. I'm not going to be like that. So he's going to take care of it. But anyway.
You know I paid, it actually came out to 14 some change.
With the deposit and then the tax?
Yeah, with the dog.
I see that. Yeah, I know.
I was 14. I was shit, it say $12.99, dog. You go $12.99. This is Michigan, dog. I told that by 6%.
Yeah. So add 40 cents onto that for the deposit. It's a 10-cent bottle deposit, and then so that's $13.39. And then times 6%. Yeah, you're gonna be up in that round. That's how they get you.
Man, I didn't like that, dog. He said that. I thought he was trying to get over on me, dog. I was like, what?
It's no, you know what? Put this shit back.
I was like,
dog. But we live and you learn. We try out new brews. We do it all the time, man. I'm a beer connoisseur. I'm not the most educated. Like, I can't really break it down for you like that. But if you want me to point you in the right direction, or if you asking for something, you want something that tastes like something else, I can definitely point you in the right direction, no doubt. But that cigar thing, I was relying on his expertise with that. I kind of went out on my own limb and did my own thing this time, which is why I almost passed out. So
you did pass out.
I was still conscious, but I was just like helpless. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like if I was gonna get up and walk, I was gonna fall. Like I was just gonna stumble into a wall or something and just be really like jacked up out here. And being at the crib by yourself never helps when you do something like that.
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty rough like that, man.
Pros and cons, man. I mean, you don't want nobody seeing you like that.
No, you don't.
But then too, you don't want to be on your last leg, dog. You need the doctor, man.
Right.
You fall across the room, you can't make it because you high off a cigar.
It's kind of embarrassing if you gotta go to the hospital for that.
For sure, dog.
Like it's almost kind of like some weak shit. Like it's just come on, man.
Speaking of that, man, I said hi, dog. Man, it wasn't too long ago, man, that I had a brownie laced with some stuff, dog.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't. It was just weed and the brownie.
Set the mood though for the situation. Like, was this at the crib or?
No, it was like what was it, Labor Day? It was over a friend's house.
Okay.
You know, had a big party and very hospitable. Like, man, he had the brownies on the table. He said, "Hey, man, get half of one."
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, man." So I saw the brownies, and in my head, I'm thinking to myself, I know he said only get half of one, but I'm courageous. I'm adventurous.
You're trying to be a soldier.
And I said, listen, man, it's a brownie. I love brownies. I love baked goods. So I said, you know what, Doc? I'm going to get two. So he said, do half of one.
You did more than doubled up on what he said.
I quadrupled what he said, dog.
Okay.
So I'm not only
Was you hungry?
Man, we just ate a good meal, dog. That was the dessert, bro.
You was trying to see how high you
Listen,
could get.
dog.
You was trying to see.
I wanted to feel it. Cause this is my first time like really having like an edible, man.
Brownie, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so listen, dog. We after that, the Labor Day party was it was actually what was it called, man? A bourbon and barbecue. So everybody that came over had to bring a bourbon. So there's about 10 different bourbons on the counter. We went through the bourbons. We all taking shots of the different bourbons, man. Right. So it was pretty cool, a little classy.
It was like a taste.
It was like a taste fest.
Taste fest, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
started out nicely.
Started out nice, man. So I'm up there at the counter, getting my cup. We probably like on the second bourbon at this point. And then it just hit me. It's like, you know how you get tired, you hit like the brick wall, and you just be like, whoo, I'm tired.
So how far are you into Brownieville at this point?
Man, I'm about 40 minutes into Brownieville, dog.
It's like, so you ate both?
I ate both of them quick, like pop. It was like I popped them.
You thought you was eating Pop-Tarts.
I popped them like Skittles.
Oh, shit.
Like, all right. Easy, dog. So check this out, man. I'm up there. I'm standing, I'm waiting for like maybe like my second or my third go around on like the bourbon. And I kind of just do one of these. I started looking. I looked to the side.
Tapped you like, what you
listen, dog. Hey, y'all, listen. I look behind me. I'm fucking tweaking. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, I said, dog, my feet all the way to my eyeballs is tingling. Okay. So I'm like, damn, I thought I'm about to die. At this point, I forgot I had the brownie. So I'm thinking to myself, damn. I said, man, I'm in my head trying to keep it cool, make sure I don't like people messing with me, right? Because I feel like I'm tweaking. I was like, dog, what did I eat today? I went from like breakfast to lunch to like the little dinner we had. Then I said, oh. The brownie.
So you literally forgot.
I literally forgot about the brownie.
So 40 minutes.
Then I just started giggling.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by that, right?
But I was paranoid as hell.
So did you get a sense that everybody in the room, no matter how drunk or how they may have been, they knew you was definitely over the top?
Man, this is how I got, and this is sad, dog, because I ate the brownie, man. I really ain't never told nobody this, so this is like It was like some
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news right here, man. So when I had like these two brownies, man, these brownies were the devil, right? And I know this because I felt like everybody in the room was talking to my girl. You know what I'm saying? Behind my back. I was like, I'm looking at guys and girls. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm paranoid. When I'm not even a paranoid guy, that don't even bother me. Right? But now I'm like, dog, what
you ready to set it on anybody, man, at this point.
I'm looking at her side eye like, what?
Right.
Is you tripping?
Like, are you inviting these motherfuckers to do this?
Yeah, I'm just paranoid, dog. So yeah, man, that was my brownie encounter right there, man.
Damn,
it sucked.
That's rough, man.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
Yeah,
I'd rather just have like the weed.
Yeah, in the traditional sense, if that makes sense. But that sounds like one of those things that, like, again, I wasn't quite on that level at all with the passing out from the cigar damn near, but it's one of those things that you can laugh at now, but it absolutely was not funny in the moment.
In the moment it wasn't funny.
Like, sometimes you can laugh at yourself while something's going on, something jacked up to you, but that didn't seem like it was
No, it's like, man, I progressed out of that brownie phase.
You had to. And you can't do nothing but just wait.
You just wait. You just wait till it's out your system, man. And I drove home that night from Grand Blanc.
You a G for that.
From Grand Blanc, bro.
Wow.
Nigga, that's an hour ride, yo.
Wow.
Yeah, dog.
Was you still tweaking out on the road? You thought you saw, like...
I had a couple cups of water.
Pigs
so I was
falling
better.
out the sky and shit.
Oh, my girl had a couple, right? She had popped
the
two,
same
too.
night?
Yeah. But then she ended up throwing up. So when she threw up, my high was gone.
Oh, okay.
So when seeing her throw up, my high... Dog, it's something about vomit. I'd be like,
But you had to also jump into, like, protection mode. Well, not protection. Like, it ain't like she was being threatened with nothing.
No, but I had to take care of her.
Right. It's almost like that. I can never get these two correct. It's either paternal or maternal. Like, one has.
I feel like maternal was like mom.
One has to do with the male. One has to do with the female. So I guess maternal is mom. Paternal is papa.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
y'all look that up, man.
No.
Hey, vanilla porter, baby. Matter of fact, man, let me get another one of these, dog, so we can get this gone.
So listen, dog. She
what
threw
is
up.
This plastic on here too, man? What is this?
She threw up, dog. And in my head, I'm like, dog, are you fucking serious? I'm like, shit. Are you really throwing up right now, man? Nah, you just. I'm glad my high gone because that was terrible. But I don't want to have to clean you up feeling like this.
Yeah.
But I snapped back to normal, like, super quick. And I was like, kind of helped her, wiped her mouth a little bit, like, boom, 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 you know. But then outside, it's like, oh, he cares. And inside, I'm like, this motherfucking dog. I'm sick of this shit.
That's nothing but love right there, because you wouldn't do that for nobody else.
Man.
You wouldn't. Like, I've had people throw up in my car, and they had to clean it up. Like, I'm not even gonna bark on you or nothing. It's just that I ain't.
How'd you clean this up, bro?
We're not cool enough. I mean, we cool. We can be tight. Boom, boom. You gotta clean this up. Male or female, unless it's my girl or wife, or we was that tight, you got to clean this shit up. But you know, them days are behind us, man. That's the type of thing that you do that every once in a while, man. But you don't make a habit out of that.
When was the last time you threw up, dog? You know,
off drinking?
Off drinking. Yeah.
On my birthday.
Oh man, I just passed.
That was 2 months ago. Yeah. Almost exactly 2 months ago. You didn't get a chance to come out. Yeah, it was bad.
They had to carry you out like a baby?
Yeah. Not like a baby.
Like this?
No, because I'm too heavy for that. Look, man, I might not look like I'm heavy, but I got a lot of height on me, so it's tough. Yeah. Chris and
who else?
Who else? I can't think of who else it was.
There gotta be somebody strong though, man.
They helped me up out of there. Yeah. I don't know. It got bad, but it's their fault. Shit.
They pushing the drinks.
They was buying it. Yeah. I only spent. My tab was $30. So all that drinking I was doing, it was their fault.
So you drunk at least $100.
At least Probably, myself like a little over 100. Yeah. And the $30 I did spend was because they wasn't there yet.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It got bad. So that was about 2 months ago. But that's like, again, that's birthday stuff. Special occasion. I'm not doing that every weekend. That's tough, man. Yeah, you should probably just get more control of your life and master your high. So you ain't got to be in them positions. But
yeah, man.
Well, but when I was originally asking you that, and again, we get into something, we'll fly off the handle, we'll go into stories, all that.
This is an unorganized progression.
Very unorganized.
We don't know what the hell we gonna talk about.
I brought that up because when I was saying, like, the people that that smoke, like, are they productive? Because I know for myself personally, like, we already in the middle of doing this right now, so we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing. But say if we got together earlier today and we had some vanilla porter, and then we had something else after that, I'm not doing a podcast.
Yes, you are.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, man, that's bullshit.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, you would, dog.
The only thing I can do after drinking is some more of that. I ain't do nothing else.
Remember, we was about like 19, dog. You came over my mama crib, dog. And then you was drinking a 40 at like 11 o'clock in the morning, dog. He came over my crib,
this is an ongoing bullshit ass lie.
A 40 at like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I don't even know they sold 40s that early. So I think he had bought 4 the day before and just started drinking them, dog.
So why would I have 4? Why would I have 4?
You lying?
Why 4?
What movie was that, dog? It was like Dr. Dre and Snoop. And they had all
Wash?
No, man. It wasn't a movie.
Oh, you talking about the video?
The video.
Well,
they had all the 40s.
That's all that was in the refrigerator? It was one of them.
And it was OE High Gravity, wasn't it?
It was OE. No, dog. First of all, let's wind this thing all the way back. He been saying this same thing, this mythological tale about me having
a unicorn.
About this is a unicorn story because you never seen a unicorn,
come on, bro.
And you never seen me drink no 40 at 11:32 a.m. First of all, every time. No, let me break this down. First of all, he been telling this story for at least about 10 years. Every time he tells it, time he tells a story, the time moves up.
15 years I've been telling the story, dog.
At one time it was 1 p.m.
It ain't never moved,
you started at 2 p.m.
No, dog.
And he said 1:37.
Right.
Then he said the next time it was 12:49. Then he said it was 12:03. Then it's 11:30. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't keep. You got to be consistent with the lie. It's a lie. Man. Anyway, this dude told me a story the other day about how sometimes he'd fall asleep with the brew on the end table, on the end table next to the bed, and then wake up in the morning, look at it like, shh. They'd be like, hey, I'm about to get my money's worth out of it. So that beats any 11:30, 40.
That's real though. See how you see how I set my reel? How I owned it?
Yeah, but the difference between that and me is yours is real. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I never did that.
Duh. What about it when you had the 40 on your lunch break?
It wasn't 11:30.
Dog, it was like 12.
No, it
wasn't.
12, dog. I used to work from 12 noon to 9 p.m.
Man.
So the 40 time, the drink time would be like 4 o'clock. That was back when I was working at the call center in Chase.
Okay.
And that sucked.
That may have been it.
It was it. That was it.
It,
I mastered it. I used to be able to eat and drink a double deuce. No, not a 40. I used to be able to eat a lunch and down a deuce in 30 minutes and then go back to work.
You know what could be kind of sexy though, man? Like my wife won't drink beer, but if I seen her like drinking 40, that might be kind of sexy.
Like down it?
Like not down it. That's I feel like she gonna burp afterwards.
She gonna burp probably the whole night.
Yeah, the whole night. But just
y'all should do that one night. Y'all should just go. Man, y'all should share 40.
Listen, dog. I've been trying to get her to drink a beer for at least 10 years, dog.
What's the excuse every time?
She said, ugh.
Alcohol nasty too.
It is.
Wine nasty too. Wine is more bearable. Still not good.
See, it depends on what alcohol you have, man. I'm telling you, dog. Right now, man.
All hard liquor is gross.
I'm starting to like scotches, dog. Real talk, man. I thought only old white guys like scotch, but scotch is a very, very nice drink, especially with a cigar.
I have had my share of scotch. I can tolerate it. It's nasty though.
It's
like whiskey. Bourbon, gross.
Bourbons, it depends on what kind of bourbon you get. There's many different kind of bourbons, dude. You get a bourbon that's like really good though, man.
Yeah,
really good bourbon.
Old age barrel joint. Yeah, man. I got a bourbon that we're gonna bring on one of the shows too.
Okay,
I'm not even gonna bring it up right now.
It better be good.
It will change the course of your day.
I hope so, man. So let's skip work one day and just do the podcast and just drink.
All I was gonna say, plan on not having to do nothing.
Get plastered, dog.
Yeah. Well, shout out to my homeboy Angelo.
What up, Angelo?
We actually experienced this one bourbon together, and most recently I had it when I was in Vegas the last time in July, and I totally forgot that we had it. That's how off course we got. From that point, yeah.
Angelo can spit too, by the way. Angelo sweet, dog. Sean right here,
good writer.
Sean right here, he can rap too. Don't let it get twisted, dog. He drops some bars, and it's kind of like, you know, somebody say like, I rap or whatever. You kind of be like, oh, okay. You kind of like, you're like, oh, cause kind of like don't expect them to be good, and then when you hear it and you get surprised, you're like, oh shit. Like,
I'm not cool enough. I was never cool enough to be a rapper, which is why I transformed into the role I'm in now.
Listen, be quiet. He's like, he's not talking about like guns and drugs and slapping chicks. It's more conscious. He's like a cross between Kanye West and Mos Def with a sprinkle of Talib Kweli.
Pre-Kardashian Kanye.
No, you after.
No, I don't know what he doing nowadays.
After, man.
No, pre-Kanye. I'm pre-Kardashian, but like I said, man, it's something that I enjoy doing. I know that there's a stigma behind anytime somebody says they rap or they're a producer. Like that is kind of like one of the cliche things that people hear from a person and they say, oh my God, here we go, another one of these type of dudes, especially coming from being a basketball player. Like it's like, he got that typical nigga dream, you know what I'm saying?
Hooping and rapping.
Yeah, it's like, but rap, dog. But the thing of it is, man, and this is the honest to God truth, people don't believe me, and I don't care that they don't. I was always an artistic person who happened to grow very tall.
Yeah,
and it was fitting at the time because that's all we had available to us. I think about when we was in school. We didn't have no performing arts situation set up for us. We didn't have no
art class,
media arts. Yeah, but you didn't have no situation where we got this group where they gonna go on a tour of this recording studio this weekend. Next weekend they going to see the orchestra. Yeah. And they going to the fucking ballet or something like that. Like we didn't really have that, man. You had sports, the core classes, geography, math, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got your diploma and you got out. So I didn't really, and I'm not making excuses, but I just didn't have the setup to be that type of person, to be the type of person that I wanted to be. And then I just got tall. So it was like, you're going to hoop. I couldn't walk through. Like, picture me walking through the hallways at school, not playing basketball. You know how my life would have been?
You'd be like the biggest bitch.
There it is. There it is. I would have had a horrible experience.
Dog, I remember being in the club with Sean, dog. This had to be like 19, 20, maybe 21. It's crazy because, like, it'd be a guy to come up to him. Hey, man, what school you go to, dog? What team you play for?
Right.
I'd be looking like, I'll let Sean answer it. Like, shit, see what you gonna say?
He's gonna lie about it.
So one nigga like, yeah, man, I play for the Pistons. He was like, for real?
Yeah, why not?
Like, damn, dog, for real?
Perpetuate the lie. Why not?
He was like, man, dog, that's what's up, man. Can I get your autograph?
Sure. I'm gonna scribble anything on this paper. It's gonna say,
I could say whatever.
I could have put Magic Johnson on that motherfucker.
You're like, damn, man. You can't do that shit now.
No, you
This
can't.
is when people still had like the Nextel church.
Yeah, you couldn't just hop on Wikipedia or Google somebody right when you're standing in front of them. Back then, you had to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's just how it was, man. Like, we both played basketball. Both on an organized tip as well as just in the backyard at the park or whatever.
For sure.
And I don't know about you, but I guess you can answer the question. Like I just said, for me. I always had this in the back of my mind. I always wrote stuff down. I always was more into music, how to put it together, how to actually orchestrate it, and just the dynamics of music itself. I was always into that more so than the sport that I was in. I just happened to, again, grow tall, and I got kind of good at it. So why not just continue to do it and see where that takes you, and then you focus on this other thing later, which didn't start until college is really where it ultimately died. But like for you, I don't know. Like, did it continue on for your whole like playing career as far as you thinking you was gonna go there?
No, man. I didn't think I was like in 10th grade. I thought I could have went somewhere like seriously. But like by the time 11th grade came, I didn't want to play, man. There's like stuff going on at home that was stressful, and that was kind of separating me from like basketball itself, with my father being sick.
Yeah,
but also it was I saw some cats that was kind of like built up, man, and like it was good. And I was like, shit. I was like, damn. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
It's so, like you start to see the separation in the people that was gonna go to that next level. And the people that just have fun doing it. But
absolutely,
this is where the bus stops.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, it's like it was one point in time that I never thought I would go a whole week without playing basketball.
Man, yeah.
Now, man, I haven't played one full game of basketball all 2017. I should say full court.
You played one last year? Well, so you got
early last year I did.
He got me beat.
Early last year I did, dog. I played like 1-on-1, like horror stuff like that, just shooting around. I just do it because like I'd be up there and I'd be like, bah. If I make it, I'm going to the league.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, dog, I'm old, dog. I'm like, shit.
Like, why am I doing this?
Like, dog.
It's good. It's good to stay in shape, though. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
To do that, and I could never do it on a competitive level again. Like I said, it died for me altogether in maybe like 2000. I want to say, I just kind of stopped.
You're still in high school.
Yeah, like I just kind of stopped. Like really, really wanting to do it. Like it wasn't even exciting for me to watch. Like I didn't even really watch NBA like that no more at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That just kind of started to come back around like in later years, but. He just kind of fell out of love with it, man. And
don't you think that could have came from coaching too?
It could have came from that. And here's the biggest issue for me, and I'm not blaming anybody else for this because that's just a lame thing to do. Like even if it's not my fault, I'm always the type of person, man. It's over and done. It's dead. I'm not about to blame nobody else for this. But you think about like, and for the people that know me already, I'm 6'7", 245. Now, it's probably. In 2001, coming out of high school, I was probably like 215, 220.
Okay.
6'7".
Okay. Was you that heavy?
Maybe less because I lost weight because college you just don't be having money and you be eating good.
So you be on that ramen noodle diet.
Right. You be on that bullshit. You be eating.
Shit, Jordan was 6'6" and 215.
When he was playing?
When he was playing.
Pro years?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I might have been a little less then. But, body types are different because, like, right now, like, me and LeBron kind of the same size.
LeBron 260, though.
He an inch taller than me, but he just got the build because he work out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's not the point.
He ain't got that beard. He ain't got no beard gut.
Yeah. No, he don't. Because he hoop.
You think, like, if he had beard, dog. I'm sorry to change the subject, dog.
He hoop.
Sorry to change the subject. I was told today that Sam Adams has a $200 beer.
Why?
It's like premium stuff, dog.
What is in it that makes it $200?
Oh man, goat piss, but it makes your skin clear. That's why it's $200.
So do you pour it on your face or do you?
No,
drink
you drink it.
The fuck? If it's gonna make your skin clear, then you pour it on your face.
It comes through your pores, dog. It vibrates your skin. You get chicks like this.
That sounds like Proactive.
Yeah,
drink Proactive. Proactive costs that
for sure. Hey,
that sounds like bullshit.
Check this out, dog. You should buy it and we should drink it.
No, I don't want to. I'm not even worried about the money. I don't want to drink it.
I want to drink it, dog.
So if I bought it and you drank it, you'd be cool with that?
Hell yeah, shit. That's your problem, dog. You didn't want to drink it, dog.
Fuck the $200, dog. I don't know what it's gonna do to me. You might wake up, your shit be yellow like the Simpsons. Somebody make your skin better. Shit, crazy. No, I ain't doing
you
that.
Be straight, dog.
Yeah, all right.
You be straight, man.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, dog.
You be straight up yellow.
If the government, if the FDC approves it, it's good for you.
The FDA.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, that's FDA.
It's the Food and Drug Administration. FCC is the Federal Commission. He drunk earlier than I am.
All right,
hey,
man,
but check it out though. Anyway, vanilla porter though. Going back to what I was saying, it's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to keep yourself in shape. I just fell in love with it in 2000, man, and I went on. I played a little bit of college ball, and I quit. Boom, straight, done with this. It's not what I want to do. Let me start doing what I want to do, and then it just turned into what it is, man. It took a little bit longer, but my whole point in saying that was think about my skill set. Like you know me, people that know basketball, they sent me down to the block. All the way until I was 18 years old. Yeah. I got to college. Yeah. It's
you two guy down there.
Dudes on the team. 1'6'10" and 1'6'9". Where you think I'm gonna end up at 6'7"?
You gonna be on 2 or 3.
On the wing.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't never been out here in my life. I'm not prepared for this. My handle ain't nice like that. My jumper ain't that great.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna get phased out.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what kind of happened.
Yeah, he wasn't prepared.
No, he wasn't prepared at all. Like I said, I'm not blaming nobody for not putting me or preparing me for that situation, but you call a spade. I never was put in that spot. Yeah, you're not gonna make it to the next level like that.
They ain't prepare you for the next level at all, dog.
At all.
That's whack. That's whack as bird shit on your ear.
It is, but then again, that also comes with, like you said, coaching. You got to have a coach that's gonna spot that and know.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially if you want to play college ball.
If he's gonna try to make it to college level, he's got to learn how to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
I can't even blame. Like again, like you know ball, I know ball. My father ain't no ball like that. Mm-mm. I mean, he will watch it and he'll know what's going on. He know the rules. He know that you shouldn't fucking like dribble the ball with 2 hands or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't know enough to be like, yo, he need to be playing this spot because when he turned 18 and go to college, if he don't grow no more, he gonna have to be out there on that wing. You know what I'm saying? But
see, but you know that now. So for instance, now you have a son and he wants to hoop. You could tell, like, listen, dude, this is what you're going to do. You'd be like LeVar Ball talking about his ball.
I'll be LeVar Ball without the cameras.
Without the cameras. Absolutely. Some of that is a freak show, dog.
Yeah, at this point, it is.
Yeah,
you
man.
Gotta admit, it's like a freak show at this point. Like, he's not even making sense.
He making money, though, man.
He making money.
He interesting, dog.
Appreciate that.
He bring in the ratings.
He is. But at the same time, it's kind of like, all right, bro, you starting to look lame as hell at this point. And I know that lame and money, if you equate it to, you got to be lame for the bread, okay, whatever. But it's kind of like, it's almost like a shucking and jiving type of situation, almost.
Shucking and jiving? Yeah,
but it's not like he's not like doing anything to embarrass the race or nothing like that. But he is looking, I could tell he's stepping out of character.
What's my man that? That was like the black little cartoon character, dog, with the big lips. That was in the Jay-Z video for the 444.
Like Sambo or something like that.
I think that might be it, though. That sounds right. Yeah, when you said chucking and driving, that remind me of that. Got the little strings up.
Like, he is doing what he feels is best to put his kids in that position, and I'm not mad at that. It's just that, all right, we have arrived.
For sure.
At this point. What's the deal now? Because really, it's all predicated on what Lonzo does. At this point, the regular season has begun. All the shit that you talked and everything that you brought up and tried to use to bring the attention on your family or on your son. Okay, we got all that. Now we here. Now we at the point where it matters. What is he doing on that floor? Yep. And it's gonna take time and all that, but it's just kind of like lame.
Man. He talked way too much, man.
On WWF, like,
I feel like his kids scared of him. They still get. I feel like it's possible they can still get whoopings.
They might be on some Jackson 5 stuff.
Even Lonzo, and he out the crib.
Lonzo got.
He fuck around still live at home because his daddy didn't say no.
If you got a 7-figure check and your daddy is dictating whether you can move,
he said you ain't leaving. You said you going UCLA down the street from the crib, dog. You ain't leaving the area.
That part that's true. I'm sure that
you ain't leaving the area, boy. You sit in the same zip code. Then. You playing for the Lakers, dog. You just said, hey, he gonna be a Laker.
So I could be able to drive to every home game.
Dog. You know, talk to Magic Johnson and said, you gonna hire my son or I'm gonna say you raped me or something, dog. I don't know, dog.
Or I'm gonna tell everybody you really don't have AIDS.
Yeah, dog.
I know the shit.
Magic ain't got AIDS, dog.
Man,
shit, you see how Magic?
Yo, you want to hear my Magic Johnson conspiracy theory?
What's up? Tell me, dog. I got one too.
All right, this is about to be super stupid, man. And I don't even have to lead this myself no more.
But you did at one point,
for 3 minutes.
3 years?
3 minutes at one point in time.
Okay.
I felt like Magic Johnson was getting the best of Larry Bird. Larry Bird was supposed to be the face of the league. He's supposed to be the face of the league. He's supposed to be the face of the league.
Are you going racial, though?
Yes, I'm going race. I'm
God.
playing the Trump. No pun intended. Playing the Trump card.
Man.
I feel like he was getting the best of Larry Bird. They wanted Bird to be the face of the league. A white guy who can actually ball, had a nice jumper. They wanted him to be the face of the league. And he's like, look, man, I'll tell you what. If you stop this right now, we will set you up for the rest of your life. If you just bow out right now and let Larry Bird flourish, we will set you up for the rest of your life. We talking about we'll get you Starbucks, we'll get you movie theaters.
Well, Starbucks is out. They said it's gonna be this thing called Starbucks.
Well, probably well, fast forwarding, yeah, but business ventures.
Isn't Magic like the only private owner of Starbucks?
I'm not sure. He might be.
Because I think he is.
He might be. Meaning he doesn't have a franchise situation.
In the comments.
We'll even put you in a position within the organization.
Yeah.
At any point, whether in any capacity too, whether you want to be the coach, whether you want to be GM, part owner, whatever. We'll set you up with the Dodgers as well, who damn near won a World Series this year. You just gotta bow out. Stop fucking playing basketball. But we gotta come up with an alibi. You can't just retire right now. You're too good.
You're too good.
You can't just stop playing basketball right now. So we have to create a scenario where it makes sense for you to retire.
Yeah. You have this new thing called HIV.
Say you got HIV. Just say you got HIV.
Listen, man. Listen. What you said right there, I never went. I almost 95% where you was at. Maybe it was 85% where you was at. The only aspect I did not put in my conspiracy was the racial. Was the Larry Bird thing. We want Larry Bird to be the face of the league.
Okay.
Right? I did not put that. But for everything else, I agree wholeheartedly. Magic has had AIDS for 40 years, dog. And this nigga looks healthy as shit, dog.
He got bigger.
Dog, he got bigger with HIV, dog. That's crazy.
He looked like eating better and eating good, and he putting the pounds on, all that.
Since then, he's had children, and they clean.
Wife
now,
ain't got
I would say this.
Wife ain't got it.
I would say this. If that one child has it, it is not because of Magic.
You say if one of the children had? Oh.
Yeah, it's the one that look like it's the one that go in the girl bathroom when you're really supposed to go in the
superstar looking mom, like glitter bowl ass. Yeah. All right, let me stop, man.
High heels. Yeah. You got the boots that come up to his knees.
So you said you went with the dress on. Got that on his own.
He went and got that on his own. He's dead. I'm gonna be like you.
Right. It was like, yo, shit, daddy didn't pass it down. I got to go get it.
I gotta go find it. I gotta go. Come on, boys. I gotta go find it. Where you at, guys? No, but
I failed that. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy as hell, ain't it?
Nobody has it.
Dog.
He had 2 children.
Yeah, nobody has it.
Wife, who, unless they just stopped fucking like years before he got it.
Because in the semen. That's what it sounds
like.
That sound like
the sound it make when
that sound I make when I do it. It be like,
you be listening?
He be loud like
he got a mic in the room. He be doing this thing.
Like right there by the action.
All right, you want to hear that shit?
No, but man, You're right, man. Cookie, Chanel Lee, Cookie was cool. Magic was saying, what was Magic saying in the interview? He had an interview with a guy, and he said that, man, I'd be in an elevator and chicks just tripped down naked in front of me, dog, and just down there just working.
And he said, "What you supposed to do?"
He's like, hey, he's like, I'm a guy. He's like, what am I supposed to do? Tell him, no, Magic. I'm like Magic. It's like giving myself to them is like a treat. It's like a guy's gift.
He said
that? No.
Oh shit! Oh, let's say, hold on. I done heard enough Magic interviews, and I ain't never heard him talk like that. Like that sounds like some shit a rapper would say.
But he did say,
damn,
that he was having like the little parties where there's in the jacuzzis, right? And he'd have sex with 8 and 10 women at one time. That's some player shit. That's some player shit.
When you having sex with 8 to 10 women, though, how much are you really giving them, though?
You giving them like, all right, then you on to the next one.
I'm gonna say you're not giving them the full experience because you can't.
Dog,
I don't give a fuck how good a shape you in.
Dog, it's dog. If it's 10 women, dog, if you in really good shape, dog, I'm pretty sure if you in really good shape, dog, you'd probably be able to please like two and a half of them, right? Because one might almost get there, right? Because after a while, you gonna be like, because women gonna be on each other. They gonna be on each other because
you know what though?
You ain't got enough hands.
Along with that, they probably was doing so much drugs and so much drinking. They probably don't even remember. Like that shit might have been. It might have been whack as hell. They was like, yo, we was so high,
Dog.
It was what it was.
I ain't never thought about Magic being on cocaine. Going to them parties and smashing 30 chicks.
Well, Magic he wasn't clean. He couldn't have been, dog. You couldn't have been because it was a regular thing too. It was more common. Again, we wasn't around in the 70s, but it
was just the 80s, dog.
What I'm saying, like he was a superstar. He came in the league what 79, I believe.
Man, I'm gonna Google this, dog. Yeah, I think
we
so,
got to do your Googles. Yeah. We got the Googles, but from what I've been told from my parents and people around that age, like those are just the type of things that people did. And it was socially acceptable, whereas now, there's a lot more awareness, people dying from the shit, all that. So they not, it's just not regular. You hear them Studio 54 stories and all that type of stuff, man. And hell, that's just not the way that things flow these days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he came in at 79.
There we go.
At the first overall pick.
So he's at Michigan State doing his thing. He was the man there too. He's a college dude. He was living it up. There was some people going to Michigan State whose parents had money. They were supplying them with that shit. He was doing it. He and Greg Kessler, maybe.
So he would play from 79 to 91, and then again in 96.
Yeah, that was sad when he came back in 96.
Yeah, he was heavier.
He was heavier, slower.
No steroids got to him.
Everybody was beating him down the court.
Yeah, but he was still straight though.
I mean, he still had the know-how. He just didn't have the physicality magic for it. Like, it's one thing to know how to do something, but then another to be physically able to do it. It's part of his problem. Well, then he was a coach for the Lakers.
I know we going like dog. We've been going for a minute here, man. Damn.
We have shit. I mean, if you put the two together, it's
it was going for a minute.
It's probably
sidebar.
A little over.
What we're talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do it on a weekly basis. We're going to do it on a weekly basis. Other locations. We'll spice it up, mix it up, bring some guests in. Bring some people in who, whether we just talking about what it is that they're doing or what they've accomplished or what they're trying to accomplish. And then just, just other people that we cool with that we know bring interesting takes and interesting perspectives to some of the topics that we discuss too, man. So,
sure.
We're going to do it on a weekly basis, dog. Keep up with us. We both on the Instagram, Facebook. You on Twitter?
No, I'm not. Facebook is actually kind of difficult for me. I don't like the functionality of Facebook. Okay. I much prefer like Instagram, much more user friendly. I'm not that tech savvy, so Instagram is where it's at for me. At Boomerang Bread.
Yep. at Prolific the Pro. We're gonna put the text at the bottom of the video so you're gonna see it. Subscribe to the video, to the YouTube channel rather. Unorganized Progression is the name of the YouTube channel. Steam it.
Oh, by the way, for the people that don't know about Steam it is actually Steam it is actually a cryptocurrency generating what's it called? Social media platform where you can earn real money for posting regular stuff that you will post anyway.
Yeah, based on your activity. So picture everything that you do, all them silly ass questions that you post on Facebook, all them silly ass polls that you post on there, you would do that on Steam it. But based on the activity, based on the interest, and based on the interactions, you can earn money based on how much or how popular, I guess, your post is.
Absolutely.
And it's STEEM IT, not Steam STEA.
Yeah, because y'all wouldn't ever find it.
right.
Steam it. Yeah. It's a cool platform. Also, mess with me too, because if you want to earn passive income that's real and it's new, the game is changing. The financial atmosphere is going to be way different in 2 years from what it is right now. Many people don't see it, but we're dealing with like still historically low interest rates. That's not sustainable for a long period of time. That time is just about ending. And the richest family in the world predicted a new world currency by the time 2018 came. Knocking right down that door right now.
Yeah, we right there.
So, check us out. Social media.
Yeah, hit us up. Hit them up if you have more questions regarding cryptocurrency, how to even get started, what the trends are, or just how to navigate it in general. You know
how to buy Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Right. It's easy.
Hit us up, whether it's for the podcast itself. If you got questions, comments, if you got some things you want to shoot us some topics too, man. If you want to hear us discuss certain things, we'll try to get a little bit more into pop culture. I'll try to make a better effort to pay attention to what's going on in pop culture this coming week. So for the next episode, you'll see it. Any questions? Again, I'm not an expert by any means, and I don't necessarily have the plug when it comes to the music and licensing situation, but I have a couple relationships and a few people that I can holler at, and just from my own experiences too, man, I can answer some questions that you have with regard to how to even get.
Are you gonna host a mixtape?
No.
Okay, let's get that out there. No, you're not hosting a mixtape.
I don't do that at all. But if you got some questions regarding how to even get your things submitted, I'm always looking for writers too, that I can put you in a situation that I'm already a part of. We can talk business and percentages from there. But it always starts with the creativity being first, man.
That's it.
Ain't nothing like it, man.
That's
again, log on. musicbypro.com is the official website. Unorganized Progression is the podcast. Boomerang Bread is the name of his conglomerate that he's got going on with all his financial endeavors.
And then Financial Idiots is my YouTube channel too.
Yeah, we got our own individual YouTubes as well, man. So lock in with us, keep up with us, and we holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.
Hey, dog, I won't get my 10 cents from this, bro.